What's going on, everybody? I'm on the road. I am on the road from this crappy game that we just witnessed. So I'm gonna allow a couple of people to get in here. I'm gonna go podcast style. I'm gonna go podcast style because I'm actually on the road driving from Baltimore right now from Thanksgiving dinner. Probably might stop on the side of the road. I might stop on the side of the road and throw up everything that I ate because that was quite piss poor. What's going on, Juan? How you doing out there? And if you guys hear a loud engine in the background, don't worry about it. It's my it's my car. I'm driving from Baltimore, and it's actually a really nice day. It turned out to be a really nice day up until the second half of this game, and a game that it was a dogfight, and we had guys that were making mistakes. But you know what? On both ends, we were playing a really competitive football game, and I couldn't ask for much more than other than to play a competitive football game and to play hard. I had a couple of things that I said pregame that we needed to do to win the game. We started doing that. We were running the ball. We weren't running the ball horribly. Um, we were doing a pretty good job, I think, of wearing down the defensive line at some point, even though we had some injuries. Um, really, Kellen Moore didn't really help us with the play calling in the second half at all. Um, really, our coaches. I mean, it really came down to how bad our coaching was. You know, I never really saw this happen in a game. Like, you hear about tanking, you hear about it, but it's an unsaid rule that, you try and go out there and you try to win games. And so I want to normally give, coaches the benefit of the doubt in these situations because sometimes, you know, things happen where you have injuries. Okay, we have injuries. So I get that. We had injuries. We had injuries throughout this game. We lost two linemen. We lost Cam Irving and we lost Zach Martin. And those were our two tackles to start the game. So, but even with that happened early. We still were able to muster up a competitive game. The defense was playing well. They were playing well enough. I thought the defense was playing well enough for us to win that game. I think the offense was leaving some plays on the field, but one of the points that I made pregame was to play the field position battle. And these coaches did the exact opposite. Mike McCarthy Mike McCarthy might need to get fired after this game. Like after all of the things that happened, I'm not gonna say he needs to get fired, but he might need to be on the hot seat because that was flat out bullshit. That was flat out bullshit. The things that he was doing in this game. Like the thing about football is that your coaches, they got to put your players in the best chance in the best possible situation. You don't do no bullshit like they doing out there, going for it deep in the territory like they were doing against an offense that can't muster up drives. It didn't make any sense to me for us to go for it the times that we did. It didn't make sense. It went against everything that is football, the way that they did it. They went against the grain both times, and it cost us. I almost dropped the F bomb because I was so upset. See, the thing is, I can live with being bad. I can live with that, but I can't live with this analytics bullshit they've been shoving down our throat all year. That's dead. That's straight up dead. You you can talk about player execution all you want, and some of that I can say that some of it held us back, but none of the player execution in this case, none of the player execution lost us this game. Badass decision making lost us this game. Terrible decision making lost us this game. Vern is saying Kellen Moore is awful. He was awful today. He was good last week. He was terrible today. Mike McCarthy. I'm going to go back to it because he's not off the hook. I know that a lot of people, and I know that E2 Blue says this a lot, Mike McCarthy can't do anything because this isn't his team. Well, you know what is his? The decision making. And he has the final call on all this. If he okayed this bullshit that we saw today, bruh, how can you not be on the hot seat? These aren't McCarthy players, is what I keep hearing. Well, then punt the damn ball then. Punt the ball. Punt the ball. If these aren't your players, make football decisions that make sense. Punt the ball. Punt the ball. There's nothing wrong with punting the ball and letting your defense play. If your defense ain't good enough, then they're not good enough. But you don't give another team the ball at the 25 freaking yard line twice and expect to win the game. It's not going to happen. Zeke Elliott, yes, you fumbled the ball. CeeDee Lamb, yes, you dropped the touchdown. Were those pivotal plays? Possibly. But nothing knocks the wind out of your sails like being in a one-possession game and you faking a punt that looked like some bullshit that we just did. Nothing takes the wind out of the sails like something like that. You want to know why that play didn't work? Because the players didn't believe in it. Because it was bullshit. It was bullshit. It was straight up and down BS. I'm trying really not to cuss as much, but when you see, I'm a football coach, so I know the difference between when you call something and they just don't execute it, and I know when you're trying to manufacture something. It really looks like, and yes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to question character because the things that the coaches did in this game was unforgivable. The way that they did it. 4th and 1. 4th and 1. And we're throwing a pass to the outside. In a game that's close. These are decisions that are made in a game that's close. These aren't even desperation things. It's a one-possession game for most of the game. A one-possession game. And we're faking punts. And we're going for it. I don't know. At this point, I'm really speechless. And I normally like to dissect things. I like to normally make notes, and then I normally go the next day. But it couldn't wait today. It couldn't wait. We lost to the Washington football team and got skunked twice. We got our ass beat twice by more than 20 points by the Washington football team. Now, I understood the first game. The first game made sense. We deserved to get our ass whooped. But with how hard these players have played these last couple of weeks, the coaches flat out pulled some bullshit in this game. Flat out. Can somebody explain this to me? In this game, why did we stop running the football? Why did we stop running the football? Andy Dalton is not good. And that's part of the decision making as well. Because Andy Dalton is not good. Is he why we lost the game? No. But the guy can't diagnose a blitz, and he's been in the league for 10 plus years. All they got to do is send a blitz at him, and he doesn't know where to go with the football. It's clear. Get his ass out. We all know Garrett Gilbert is the best option for us to try and win football games. And it's not only the best option for us to win football games, it's the best option moving forward for the future. Andy Dalton left a lot of plays on the field. I would love to get my hands on the all 22 to see how many reads he messed up on the blitz. Because a lot of you guys, and a lot of people will say it was the line. Nah, Andy was back there patting. And Andy couldn't find the right guy. With all these guys and all these matchups, with Washington's secondary the way that it is, and he couldn't find nobody when they're blitzing 7 to 8 people, he can't find nobody. Nah, man, I'm not buying it. Y'all can say the line all you want. I think Andy had enough time to sit there and make throws, even if they were check downs. There were times that he made check down throws, and they were too high for Zeke to catch the ball. The dude don't have no composure. That's why he got ran the F up out of Cincinnati. We look like the Bengals right now with all those weapons on the outside because he's not good. He's not a good football player. The game then passes dude. The game passes dude, man. Out there making checks. You call him Bahamas. Only to hold on to the damn ball. Outside throws missing. Andy Dalton stunk it up in that second half. Those stats gonna show you something different. They gonna show you, oh, he had a high completion percentage, but he played like some shit. He did. He didn't play good at all. And I don't really. I promise I don't want to cuss. I promise I don't want to rant. I promise I don't want to be this mad. But this is the guy they decided gave us the best chance to win. I could have got that from Garrett Gilbert. I promise you. But for a 10-plus year vet to go out there and look like that, nah, man. Got some soul searching to do. Andy Dalton looks clueless out there when they send the blitz. What's up, Jay Reed? He looks clueless. He looks like he's never seen a blitz in his life. You can't, like, it's not, if they're sending more people that weren't blocking, obviously somebody's open. Find the open dude. Find the open dude. I guarantee it. I bet you. I'm going to hit up Botch. I'm going to hit up Law Nation. I'm probably going to send Law a text right now. I'm like, Law, I need you to do a breakdown of all the blitzes that happened, and Andy Dalton just shelled up and nutted up in the pocket. I guarantee you Andy Dalton was missing wide open people. I seen Schultz come across it was a man blitz, and I believe Washington was playing cover zero. Because, Washington, their secondary guys don't have a problem getting hands on our receivers. For some reason, our guys, we don't like to touch nobody. But Washington was very handsy. But there were times they were crossing routes. Guess what? When there's a blitz, you hit the crossing route. You hit the check down. For the most part, when there's man, you hit the crossing route or the comeback. Or how about this? How about you give your receivers a chance to win a matchup, bro? How about you give your receivers a chance to win a matchup? You got Amari Cooper, Gallup, CeeDee Lamb. They can roast these DBs out here, man. Give them a chance, bro. Nah, you rather sit there and eat a sack, though. And we know Steele is bad. Don't get me wrong. I know Steele is bad. But I think that the line played well enough to win this game. They did. Even with the injuries that happened. You got to get a quarterback that got some balls. Andy Dalton don't got no balls. That's his problem. That's his biggest problem. We needed him to have balls in this game, and he didn't. Defensively, our secondary, they soft, man. They soft as baby shit. They won't put a hand on nobody. I don't know if it's how they coach. I don't know. But they soft. I watched Washington put hands on us all day, and we still was open. But I watched Washington. I watched their linebackers. I watched them pass people off. I watched our team just be completely befuddled by simple pass concepts. And I don't understand it. At the pro level, you guys have been playing football your whole lives, and you guys still don't understand route concepts. Guess what? If somebody's going away from you, somebody's coming back. Drive on the football. I don't understand it. How many freaking stop routes are we going to give up on the outside before somebody understands what the hell it is that you're seeing? How many times are we going to watch the linebackers or the safeties not really understand what's going on in the passing game? Xavier Woods is absolutely soft, Vern. He sucks. Xavier Woods, look, if y'all want to see complete ranting throughout the course of this game, go to my Twitter at DMV Dallas Cowboy, singular, and trust me, I went off the whole entire game. I went off the entire game. Xavier Woods, I can't wait till the off season because you don't deserve to wear the star, bro. You're not good. I've seen Xavier Woods make one play in the last couple of weeks, and probably the last 3 games. I've seen him make one pass defense against a running back. You should feel embarrassed that they're trying to exploit you with a running back in the passing game. You should feel embarrassed, bro. They're going at you because you suck, because you're trash. Jalen Smith, he played a little better today. I'll give him that. But there was a time where Dave Hellman said, hey, Jalen Smith is on the sideline with his helmet on, and he didn't play one play. You wonder why? Because Jalen Smith is not good. On a big run play at the end of the game, I watched Tyrone Crawford's sorry ass get pushed up out the middle like he wasn't even there. They could have ran the play on air. That's how bad Tyrone Crawford is. But they keep putting these sorry ass dudes in. Tyrone Crawford sucks. Xavier Woods sucks. Jalen Smith, they suck. I'm not a pro athlete, but I can tell you these guys are not good. But they keep playing them. They're not good. They suck. Offensively, Andy Dalton got to give our receivers a chance, bro. He got to get the ball out of his hands. Sure, you can make the excuse for the line. Again, I'm saying that you can make the excuse for the line, but he's a veteran. He should know what he's saying and get rid of the football. I watched Alex Smith do that today, and Alex Smith was up, and our rush looked good. Our rush looked just as good as their rush did. But I watched Alex Smith get the ball out of his hands. That's a difference. Alex Smith is a veteran that knows where to go with the football. Alex Smith knows. If Alex Smith got to check the ball down 100 times, Alex Smith is going to check the ball down 100 times if you blitz him or if you're getting to him. But I got to watch Andy Dalton in there befuddled. It's ridiculous at this point. But this is the guy that they said gives us the best chance to win. I watched Garrett Gilbert know where to go with the football. There wasn't a read that Garrett Gilbert missed in the Pittsburgh game. Were there throws that he missed? Yes. Were there reads that he missed? No. I don't give a damn what y'all say. Because at this point, y'all watching practices, y'all still can't decipher who are the best guys that need to be out there on the field. Y'all have been coaching a long-ass time to be this damn clueless. Y'all been coaching a long time to be this damn clueless. Montana said LVE sucked. I think LVE is playing solid, honestly. The only big drawback I have with LVE is it was a piss poor effort on that interception return. I thought it was a piss poor effort on his part. He gave up on that play and tried to speed back up, and it was too late. And that could have been the play that cost us a game. Because everybody can say Jalen Smith is slow, but Terry McLaurin is fast. He ain't slow, then he caught him. But that doesn't happen if LVE doesn't give up on that play. He thought it was a touchdown. Go back and watch that play. LVE gave up on that play, and Terry McLaurin, that hustle play right there is probably what won Washington the game. That probably did. That hustle play. I really like that Terry McLaurin guy. I know I'm not supposed to like Washington players, but they got a lot of guys that leave that I'm just so jealous that they have. It all that defensive line, those interior guys, Allen and damn, who's the other guy's name? They got Jonathan Allen and Payne. Those guys, whew. Who else? They got Kerrigan. I like the outside guys. I like Sweat. I like Kerrigan. Chase Young is an absolute stud. We wouldn't have a shot at a guy like Chase Young anyway. But man, let me tell you something. That Terry McLaurin, they got themselves a stud right there. They might not like Dwayne Haskins, the quarterback, but if it wasn't for Dwayne Haskins standing on the table for this guy and them getting McLaurin, man, like they got themselves a guy right there, man. I take my hat off to him. That was a hell of a heads up play, a way not to give up on the play that he could have gave up on, and you know those type of plays right there win you games. Those type of plays right there win you games. And but I won't say that our guys didn't play hard because guys like Donovan Wilson played hard. There were times where there were absolutely big runs, and I see him stick his nose in there, and he hit those running backs. When I watched Xavier Woods soft ass running from those same running backs a couple of weeks ago, I'll just be honest with you. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of Xavier Woods. At this point, I've seen enough. I've seen enough there, go out there and play and get beat than to watch somebody like him who has ability just go out there and just pussyfoot around. That's what he does. 25 pussyfoots around with everything he does. In coverage, he pussyfoots. In coming up to tackle, he pussyfoots. In diagnosing plays, he pussyfoots. He's a 70. He's exactly what he said. He's a 70%er. And I don't need these 70%ers around here. If we're going to be bad, get me somebody in there who's going to give 100% and be bad because they're bad. I don't need somebody in there pussyfooting because they're scared to make, because I don't know what he's scared of, but he's a scared player, and he plays scared. There, I said it. And Xavier Woods, if he ever hears this, I would say it to him. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong with your play. Show me that you aren't scared, that you aren't pussyfoot, that you're going 100. Show me that. Show me you going 100. Can't nobody in here vouch for the fact that Xavier Woods is going 100%, going balls to the wall out there. If he was just a bad football player, you know, I could accept that. I could accept that. He has ability. He sucks because he pussyfoots. That's why he's a bad player. It's not his ability. It's confidence. He's not confident that he can do anything out there. And it looks like it. He's a guy that's confidence is shaken. And at this point, we don't got nothing to lose. What you scared for, bro? What you scared for, man? We don't got nothing to lose. Just go out there and play hard. You can't tell me that dude playing hard, man. At one point, effort was a problem, though, for this team. I agree with it because, and now I see why. You know, they made some cuts, and they're playing some of these young guys out here, and these young guys don't know nothing else. They're just happy to be here, so they're playing hard. But the veterans that were around that they cut, they knew this was some bullshit. They knew these coaches was some bullshit. They knew that, and I can see it now. And I saw it the whole time. We went from a game that was coached 100% perfect last week to this bullshit inside the division. Inside the division, we lost to the Redskins. We lost to Washington 41-16. When's the last time Washington scored 40 points against anybody? Against anybody. When's the last time they scored 40 points? And they dubbed us twice, yo. They dubbed us twice. They got our ass off the sticks twice. And I'm sitting here yelling. I'm sitting here yelling for a coaching staff that's openly tanking. You can't tell me they didn't openly tank this game. I hate to keep running in circles, but the decisions that were made in this game to start running the football, we didn't run Pollard like that. at this point, man, at this point now, maybe we do need to enjoy just getting the top 5 pick. We had a little hope. They won one game to show us that they can do it, and then they decided to tank in a close game. I've never seen nothing like this. I was on the McCarthy bandwagon. I'm no longer on the McCarthy bandwagon. I think he needs to go. Either he needs to go or he needs to make a decision to show that he's trying to win football games, or at least try to be, or at least just trying to be competitive. I don't care if we lose the rest of our games as long as it looks like it's football. This was some bull. This was some BS today. This was some bull today. This was some bull today, and I can't defend it. I cannot defend what went on today. Let me look at some of the comments. Xavier Woods went to college in my hometown, Louisiana Tech. Yeah, Louisiana Tech can take his ass back because we ain't got no use for him right now. When Woods made a play, they came right and scored on the side. Shaking my head, then kept coming back to him because he's the weak link. He is the weak link. Are our corners good? No. But Xavier Woods is the guy that you go to when you're trying to score touchdowns. And for some odd reason, we stopped going at Darby, sorry ass, for Washington. We stopped going at him, but they're going at Xavier Woods. You see how that works? Jay Reed said at this point it's PS5 time. Yeah, man. We got a better chance of watching Michael Anthony Fitness play these games out. I would rather watch Michael Anthony Fitness play Madden. Watch these guys coach at this point. It's utterly ridiculous. Kellen Moore, bro. How do you go from that game plan last week? How do you go from that to this, bro? How? And I literally, before the game, I'm sitting here like, well, you know what? We might have found the formula. I'm sitting there, I'm calling Washington fans. I'm telling them, yo, we got a shot. It's going to be a game. I'm not going to say who's going to win, but I think it's going to be competitive. My ass was wrong. I've been wrong the whole time, bro. Bros and sisters and everybody that's out there, I've been wrong about this team. The times I think we're going to show up, we play like absolute dog shit. The times I think we don't got a shot, we go out there and we play hard. Maybe I should just shut the hell up before games. Maybe I should shut the hell up. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I should blame myself for trying to get a read on a team that don't want to be red, bro. They don't want to be red. I don't know. We got some soul searching to do. And I'll probably do something tomorrow that has a little bit more to do with like things that actually happened in the game, like pinpoint things, pinpoint certain circumstances to really, make a case for the things that I'm saying right now. Because right now I'm just going off of emotion. I'm going off of emotion of what I saw. And it was ugly. It was ugly like this Mike Tyson and Roy Jones fight is about to be. It was ugly like that. And I don't mean in a good way. I think that fight is going to be horrible. Just like we look today. Coaches should be on the hot seat. Somebody need to get fired. Somebody. Special teams coach or somebody. Somebody got to get fired. I don't think, but here's my thing. If you give the special teams coach a green light, they're always going to elect to run some fake shit. Come on, man. That's up to you, head coach. You don't okay nothing like that, bro. None of that shit has worked all year. None of it has worked. None of it. So why do we keep doing it? Just punt the damn ball, man. Punt the ball. There's nothing wrong with punting the ball. You make, even when you have good, even when you're Bill Belichick, You don't make decisions like that. Even when you have great teams, you don't make decisions like they've been making. This right here was straight sabotage. This right here was straight sabotage by the coaches. They tried to lose this game. I'm going to call out their character. They tried to lose this game. This game was treated like a preseason game in the second half. They can't possibly sit there with a straight face and tell you they tried their best to win this game. They can't tell you that. No way. No way. They cannot sit here and tell you that the decisions they made put this team in the best possible situation. They can't tell you that. There's no way in hell. Because the times that we decided not to punt the ball were not times that we couldn't stop Washington. We stopped them all damn game. We stopped them. We found the answer for their running game at one point. They only scored when you gave them. They really turnovers. We had 2 turnovers on down. We had Zeke Elliott fumble the ball. And we had Andy Dalton throw that bullshit ass pick he threw. That's 4 turnovers right there. And they got points off of every last one of them. They got points off of every last one of them. They scored 20 points off of 4 turnovers. That's half the points right there. And guess what we got? A measly 3 points off of turnovers. We got the ball inside the 5, and we managed to move backwards. Kellen Moore, Andy Dalton, CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb with the drop. But even before that, first down, Andy Dalton, pull the ball, bro. Pull the ball. You would have walked into the end zone. I promise you. We lost 41-16 to the Washington football team on prime time because Thanksgiving is prime time. We got our ass whooped in front of the whole world in a close game decided by our coaches. We got our ass whooped in the second half. As a matter of fact, it wasn't even the whole second half. We got our ass whooped from the end of the third quarter all the way on. We got our ass whooped. Straight up whooped. 14 points in 7 seconds. Sorry ass football. Sorry ass coaching. Damn, man. Damn. Like, I can't even defend it. But you know what, y'all? I'm on the road. I need to focus on driving a little bit more, but I appreciate everybody that tuned in. I'm probably going to do a show tomorrow. I'll probably do a video or something tomorrow. Maybe I'll go live because, it'll be Black Friday. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. I'll probably do a show tomorrow. I'll definitely have a show on Wednesday leading up to the game on next Thursday against Baltimore, which will probably get absolutely smoked in that game. But I'm just talking off of emotion right now. Unless you make a quarterback change, unless you make the changes that are necessary, we probably going to get smoked in that game too. But we'll see. But yeah, man, just keep the hope alive. Cowboy faithful. Can't nobody ever question y'all. Can't nobody ever question me. Can't nobody question us about being bandwagon fans when we got this to look forward to on Sundays and Thursday nights. But all right, guys, I got to give a salute to everybody, and I'm out. Peace.